Right then guys, how are we doing? Welcome to Lambretta Vlog Time. Had a question off someone whose name escapes me now, I'm very sorry about that. Just saying, how's the running in going of the new kit that I've put on the scooter? And I am pleased to announce that the running in process is now complete. So for this little episode, I'll just give you a bit of a review of what I think. Fundamentally, I'm very, very impressed. I mean, I haven't really got anything else to compare it to. I can't compare it to... She was nice there. I can't compare it to any of the other Lambretta kits available because I've never actually been on a scoot that's got one. I have had a quick go on my dad's, which has got a Rapido kit on. I can't remember who makes the Rapido kit off the top of my head. And that was pretty fast. That's a Rapido 225 that my dad's got. I can honestly say that this, as a 195, considerably quicker. It's got absolutely loads of power and sort of torque just all the way through the range, straight from, you know, the word go all the way up to the top end. The fastest I've had it up to so far is 73 miles an hour, which, as I'm sure you'll agree, is pretty fast for a Lambretta. Acceleration is just phenomenal compared to what it used to be like. It's like having bloody twice the power of what I used to ride. It's also, just as I'm coming around the corner to the petrol station, which I'm going to call in at, it's also turns out it's pretty economical. To say it's bigger than the cylinder and cylinder and shit I had on before, it's actually a bit more economical. Right, I've got some petrol and it's starting to bloody rain now, so I'm going to have to make this a bit snappy. But yeah, as I was saying, there's like an increase in fuel economy due to what I believe to be that, you know, the majority of riding around, whilst I do like to absolutely boot it whenever possible, the majority of the riding around you're doing is at like 30 and 40 miles an hour. Now, to get to 30 and 40 miles an hour with the old top end that I had, you know, it actually took a bit of doing. You had to really rev the engine and really give it some to sort of get to those speeds. Whereas this, being a much more, obviously much more refined sort of affair, you just get to 30 and 40 just with like next to no effort at all. It's just a little, you're like a quarter and half throttle most of the time. So it's much better in that sense. Obviously when you're gunning it everywhere, you're using more fuel, so it's to be expected. But anyway, so what I did was give you a quick rundown. I've got the obviously the RT195 kit, and I already had a 28mm Dell'Auto carburettor, which suits it nicely, and a PM tuning exhaust, which also gives it, it's like an expansion exhaust. Not a full-on tuned up, you know, full expansion system thing, but just a bit of expansion, if you know what I mean. So that's it all works well, it all seems to suit it well, and it just sort of runs lovely. I did have to buy a manifold for the carburettor because mine was it had 150 or 125 spacing for the studs, which, you know, didn't match with the barrel because it's got 200 spacing, they call it. If you know anything about Lambretta barrels, you know what I mean. If you don't worry about that. So that's sort of it. Overall, I'm really impressed, as I say. Loads of power, loads of sort of torque all the way through. Instant sort of power when you need it. which you didn't have before. Reasonable price, reasonable fuel economy, and there you go, really. Right, I'm gonna have to sign off, guys, because I ain't got the fucking waterproof thing for the drift, so I'm gonna stop just round the corner up here and turn the helmet cam off for now and get the fuck home. Right, so anyway, thanks for watching. If you're considering buying an RT kit, then in my opinion it's a very good investment. Right, see you later. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the vid. Bye.